We grow in a world that tunes into so much of the negative rather than the positive. From the minute you open your eyes, you start to be conditioned to focus in and zone in on the problems. It's injected into our minds from everything we take in. The outer world just whinges about everything all the time. It becomes the main focus point to zone in on the rot. This is what causes you to fester with heavy energy, and it makes you sick and weak. Understand that it triggers up an emotion of heaviness within us, just like that thing outside of us that embodies that heavy energy. It surfaces up that heavy energy for us to face it and meet it within ourselves so we can learn to overcome it, and then have that under our tool belt for the next time we encounter a heavy dynamic. Your perception will shift and you will no longer be broken by those heavy encounters when you allow yourself to see it as a blessing rather than a curse. The way you perceive everything, that is the key to your contentment throughout your walk of life. It does not take away the heaviness that exists outside of us, and it does not take away those heavier energies that surface up within us at times. But you will have that program already set that you've put into place for yourself to follow whenever you are met with life's challenges. You will pull that from under your belt and you will remember, I overcame all that I have. And I'm still here, I'm still standing, I'm still breathing this air, so I can overcome this too. And how did I do it last time? I did it by understanding that this is a blessing for me. I get to reveal my strength to myself, the resilience that I have been able to equip myself with, that my life, this journey, all of it has been about building resilience and shaping my character under those pressures. When you switch your perceptions to see as an advantage, this changes everything about your timeline. All those things that seemed so heavy and that felt like the weight of the world being carried on your shoulders, all of a sudden it becomes lighter, and you start to focus with the undertone of appreciation and gratitude, allowing you to energetically shift and ascend into higher dimensional frequencies. This is a gift. This life, it is a blessing. Shift your perceptions to see the goodness in everything, even the things that seem so hard. To crack that door open into the positive, it is there. Once you allow those walls to come down from your fixed mind that has been so heavily programmed to see everything as too much. Nothing is too much for you. You are not dealt anything in life. You bring about everything in your life experience. You draw it in to match your frequency where you reside at this current moment. Your energy attracts that in. It is all you. You are the one in charge of all of it. So you want to shift your timeline? Shift your perception upon those things that you see as heaviness, see them as a blessing. Learn to shift your mental dialogue. Rewrite the program that runs in your head when everything's quiet and you get time to reflect. All you need to do is listen to yourself, look at yourself, take that time to analyze the way your mental structure has been built up. And this is where you rewrite the foundational imprinting of your thoughts. You do this by becoming aware. Because when you are aware, you are awake. And when you are awake, you get to rewrite the whole pathway forward for yourself. Not the displays, how they look. That's never what I mean. What I mean is by giving yourself a chance to reflect upon you. Hold yourself accountable for the way you perceive this life. And that point of accountability that you embrace and integrate into your own existence and apply it into your steps forward from this point on, you will not be sorry. This is it. It is empowering to your own psyche to know that you hold the power to rewrite your internal state of frequency, the program that runs quietly in the background of your mind, and not the one that our ego mind will convince ourselves that we are victims of this life, and it will tuck away that true embedded frequency that is being cultivated within you. It will sweep it under the rug so you never face that in yourself until you become so consciously aware to sit with yourself and allow it to surface up. Allow it to surface up by reflecting on every experience that comes in, how you perceive it to be. When you take the time to watch how you interpret your outer world and get a feeling for what energies are being cultivated within you, this flips the script on everything that you have been doing that has brought you so much unsatisfaction. And it allows you the ability to reprogram your deeper foundational mindsets in order for it to run in your favor. It is all about the deeper perceptions you hold toward everything outside of you, the law of the universe, the law of attraction, the law of cause and effect. This is where it starts. It is always in our quieter, deeper perceptions, the blueprint of our internal state of existing, the thoughts we create and generate within our mind. You want change to come about? Take the time to sit with yourself and rewrite that quieter voice that exists within you. When you start to perceive this life as a blessing, the blessings pour into your world, and that's what you are always worthy of. And I will keep repeating it, because we are all worthy to exist from a place of contentment. Each and every single one of us are.